Some say it's the best in the world, while others say it's another MLM scam. But is it actually worth it? You've probably seen the hype. It seems like everyone from your high-ticket marketing guru to social media agency owners and YouTubers can't stop talking about this all-in-one ultimate marketing platform. You've probably heard how GoHighLevel can save you all this money from eliminating those expensive monthly app subscriptions. Or maybe you've heard talks about the possibility of creating your own SaaS business by white labeling the software for your customers and clients. But are these claims true? Or is it another one of those apps where another guru is trying to pitch you the college MLM dream of the lifetime, try and cash in on that sweet 40% commission through their affiliate link? Not gonna lie, that 40% is pretty enticing though. So if you feel overwhelmed and don't know where to start, don't worry. I'm here to bring it all together for you. My goal is to make this the only video you'll need to watch about GoHighLevel, and more importantly, help you determine if it's the right software for you. Because if you're a business owner like me, then we all know the blood, sweat, and years it takes to build everything on one platform, making everything run seamlessly and actually grow it. Because we've all experienced the pain of overpaying hundreds or even thousands in subscriptions per month, because it's a pain in the ass to migrate everything over and risk actually breaking something. I'm definitely guilty of this. So if we're going to even consider GoHighLevel, the risks really need to outweigh the benefits. I'll leave the timestamps below, but today we're going to specifically break down the hidden problem GoHighLevel solves that no one else is talking about. What exactly is GoHighLevel? How to use GoHighLevel effectively? GoHighLevel compared to its competitors, the pros of GoHighLevel, the cons of HighLevel, who GoHighLevel is really for, who should actually consider using GoHighLevel, and who should just pass on it. To sweeten the deal, if you end up deciding on GoHighLevel, I have two special affiliate links. First one is a unique affiliate link where I've partnered with brand new funnels, my boy Mike Kim, to provide ongoing tech support and migration assistance. I like to think of it as your remote IT department. The other one is a standard, more affordable option if you're already tech savvy. Both come with 14-day free trials. Just for full disclosure and transparency, if you do sign up for either link, it does support my channel to make better content and just pay my team. If you're new here, I'm all about zero cost business philanthropy. I literally dropped a free course on high ticket closing, irresistible offers that you can find at the end of this video. A lot of work goes into it, so it helps me create that. Plus, I'm thinking about creating a special free offer for my affiliates, maybe something like a mini mastermind or community, something in the future. Anyways, let's get into it. The problem no one is talking about. If you have an online business, then you're probably addicted to countless cups of coffee, an insomniac, or generating tons of revenue for your therapist because you're regretting the decision to live the laptop lifestyle. And I just want to say, I feel you. In today's digital age, your typical guru will tell you that you need social media presence on IG, YouTube, TikTok, a sleek website that doesn't scream the 90s, a sales funnel that actually converts, an appointment scheduling app, an email list, and of course, top-notch fulfillment so that you don't scam your customers. And believe it or not, a lot of people forget about that last part. And don't forget customer service to fix things when your Zapier automation suddenly breaks and pisses off your clients. The truth is, doing all this alone is really hard work. Doing it right so it actually works is even harder. If you're anything like me, then you probably bought hundreds of one-time AppSumo deals just to glue everything together. While this works as a solopreneur, it quickly breaks when you build and work as a team. But you gotta love those lifetime deals though. Not only do you have to set up your permissions, track all your apps that you bought on a Notion page, and deal with the social dynamics of actually working with the team, but now there's the complexity of scaling. You're not only paying thousands for individual subscriptions, but the stress starts to compound when you realize there's no native API or integration for that cheap AppSumo deal you snagged. And then you start to wonder, I spent 10K on ads today, but I'm not generating any bookings or any revenues from the appointments from the paid ads. And then you realize, oh, it's because my Zapier is actually broken. And if it sounds like I'm speaking from personal experience, it's because I am. And this is where GoHighLevel comes to the rescue. With this platform, you get everything in one place. No more worrying about managing permissions for each individual app on your team, juggling 14 different subscriptions, or trying to remember all the logins for each app to stay secure. It's so much nicer being able to just log into one platform and seeing everything in one place. So you might be asking, well, that's cool, Kevin, but what does GoHighLevel actually do? It's kind of a loaded question because honestly, as I was preparing for this video, I was like, what doesn't it do? GoHighLevel is like a more affordable Hubspot. It has everything from CRM and pipeline management, sales funnels, web builders, surveys and forms, email and SMS marketing, appointment scheduling, workflow automations, products and courses, call tracking, reputation management, tracking analytics, and even a mobile app. And even the other day, my friend and I were talking about the new signature feature I came out with. That's a lot. when I think about GoHighLevel, I think in short, it's great at many things, but it's not necessarily a specialist in one area. It's kind of like if you watch MMA or UFC, you have Muay Thai, you have wrestling, you have Jiu-Jitsu experts, but MMA itself is about putting together everything seamlessly. I like to think of GoHighLevel as the Infinity Gauntlet from one of my favorite movies, Infinity War. Black Panther is my favorite superhero, by the way. And once you have all the Infinity Stones collected, you're Thanos. And with a snap of your fingers, you can have a profitable marketing funnel. No zaps needed. How to use GoHighLevel. When I was planning this video, I noticed that GoHighLevel breaks down its features into 3 stages: capture, nurture, and close. However, I think they missed 2 other elements of fulfillment and white labeling that are important to talk about. And while there's a lot of all-in-one builders that also exist, I've personally used things like Kartra. The last one is actually a very unique feature of GoHighLevel, which we even use for our clients. So let's break this down. Capture. So imagine this, you're creating YouTube content to a masterclass, or you might be running Facebook, YouTube, or Hub ads. But how are you going to capture those leads or people who are interested in your service? That's where something like GoHighLevel comes in. It helps you create websites, forums, and even online appointment scheduling. So the first step is you need a website builder that can create clean, modern looking designs. If you suck at designs like I did a few years ago, then no worries. Christo has been helping me up my design game. But the benefit of HighLevel is that they have a few templates included, but not gonna lie, some of them are kind of ugly from a designer point of view. But if you don't care about that stuff, you can browse through their designs. And if you use my link with brand new funnels, I'll even throw some high converting templates, especially for thought leaders, including my Kim template. Okay, but now you have your website. What's next? You actually need to start building out landing pages, sales pages, and the ability to add surveys and email forms onto your site. I mean, how else are they going to contact you if you don't have their information? And if you've been in the space for a while, you probably use Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, Typeform, or any other third-party apps. But everything is done within GoHighLevel, so you don't need to connect everything together. This means everything syncs up perfectly. You can connect your appointment scheduling and lead data into your CRM, which is important if you're in the high-ticket coaching space or service-based businesses. And if you have an inbound sales team, you can even round robin your appointments and set priority, just like you would with something like Schedule Once. And if you value your time and want to collect a full payment or deposit before you speak to someone, you can do so through the calendar app as well, which is really, really great if you have consultation services or you charge per hour and you just don't want people to waste your time. And if you're a lead generation agency, we've also used this to collect deposits to prevent no-shows too. So let's go into the next step, nurture. So if you're duct taping everything together, you're probably manually texting people with your trap, aka Google Voice number, or copy and pasting email addresses only to find out that you email the wrong lead. So GoHighLevel just makes it really easy to create multiple campaigns, to create follow-up, customized campaigns, and communicate with your leads on any device. So let's break it down. So the first thing I think about is email. So just like ActiveCampaign or MailChimp, you can actually automate your emails or text messages so that your customers and clients can receive immediate responses for you via autoresponder. Or if your team isn't that great at following up or anything like that, you can actually trigger a text message or email when you move a client from one deal stage to another. So if you move it from one pipeline to another, it can trigger that. Or if you prefer, you can even do a voicemail drop straight into your customers' inboxes too. But what happens if you're using multiple messaging apps? What do you do? And this is where GoHighLevel actually helps when you're managing multiple platforms. You can connect multiple messaging apps like Instagram DMs, Facebook messages, SMSs, emails, Google reviews, all in one place. I believe that there's WhatsApp too. And while that is all standard, I think the coolest thing about GoHighLevel is that they're starting to implement automated AI conversation. Basically, you can start booking appointments automatically without any human interaction. So here's how it works. GoHighLevel can actually recognize positive or negative intent triggers. So for example, someone responds like, "Hey, take me off your list. Don't bother me." It knows that's a negative intent response. But if someone responds with, "Yeah, when are you free?" the system can actually generate a reply saying, "Cool, go ahead and click here to book." There's a lot of cool ways to set up these triggers. I'm still learning them myself, but in a way, AI is taking some of our jobs, but maybe that's not such a bad thing because we can actually focus on the areas in the business that we actually care about. Let's talk about the next part, closing deals. So back when I used to be on 50 plus high ticket sales teams, we would actually use things like Tableau for tracking, Hubspot, Pipedrive, or Close.io for CRM and phone recordings. And we used to have pay funnels just to create custom links. Not only that, I would have my Schedule Once open so I can manage my booking times and all that. At the time, I would have like 20 tabs open, my Chrome would crash, and I lose all my data. That was not fun, by the way. This is where GoHighLevel comes in. You can collect customer payments, manage your workflow and pipeline, dive deep into the analytics and reports, and record calls all in one place. So instead of using something as janky as like Tableau to track your data, and trust me, it was very, very buggy at times, GoHighLevel can actually track your revenue, track your close rates, even the revenue source, along with setting up Facebook and Google Analytics within the platform. So if you're running ads and all that, that's super important. Just like your favorite CRM tool, you can actually write notes about your clients, move deals into different pipelines or stages via Kanban board, and even set up triggers when they enter a specific stage, like I mentioned earlier. And you can also allow for payments to be made directly on websites and funnels. So let's say I finished speaking to a client, they're ready to move forward, they're closing the deal, and I want to send the payment over. What I can do is move it into a different stage, and I'll text them a link so that they can just pay right there. And on top of that, you can set up different pipelines depending on which product you want to send. Pretty cool, right? Even though I'm not on these big sales floors anymore, I run an agency, and one of the useful things that we're running into is like we're tagging and tracking our lead sources for our agency. So now we kind of have an idea of where most of our business are coming from, whether it's Google ads, Facebook ads, referrals, or website forms. You want to know a secret tip? So if you ever worked in healthcare, and I used to be a pharmacist, we know how important protecting patient data is. And you can get into major lawsuits if you're not HIPAA compliant. So the cool thing is with the unlimited plan, you can actually upgrade for this function. Oh my God, I'm getting PTSD from my pharmacy days. So once you close a deal, what's next? Let's talk about fulfillment. So like I said, you can't just take your client's money and just run away. We actually have to help with fulfillment or deliver what we actually promise. So at this point, congratulations. Your customer successfully sent over a Stripe or PayPal payment over to you. But how does GoHighLevel actually help you keep your customers or clients? So if you're a coach, consultant, or thought leader with a digital course or with multiple lead magnets, GoHighLevel actually has a membership area and platform. I like to think of it as a Teachable, Kajabi, or Thinkific, and it's a place where you can add both free and paid courses. And unlike ClickFunnels, there's no limits on users, offers, or products. But even if you don't sell courses, this is actually a really creative way to use this area as a training module. So if you're an agency, you can actually use this to onboard new hires, new contractors, and even give clients a walkthrough of your CRM or the typical way that you work with them. Something really cool for the unlimited plan is that there's unlimited sub accounts. So let's say if you have a marketing campaign that is already working for one of your clients, you can literally duplicate the campaign and just customize it for your client. So for example, one of our clients is in the body sculpting space and she was generating tons of results. And her friend, who also owns a body sculpting exact same service in a different area, wanted to run the same campaign. So we actually duplicated it and replicated that successful campaign. So now you can start seeing this compounding effect. You're not getting paid for generating each one of these individual campaigns, but you're actually getting paid for your results off previous campaigns. And plus, if you want to productize it, you can sell it as a product instead. But if you don't care about this stuff, just stick to a starter plan. And speaking about selling products, let's talk about the last one, white labeling. So you might be asking yourself, well, what is white labeling? And honestly, white labeling is just a fancy term for just buying an existing product from another company and rebranding as your own. This is the number one reason why we probably use GoHighLevel for our digital marketing advisory. And here's how we actually use it to increase our revenue and honestly make our clients a lot happier. First thing, retention. By the way, I just found this out. Most agencies only retain their clients for maybe 3 to 4 months max. And I think most agencies make the mistake of just providing services. They just focus on like, let's deliver a really great service, and that's all they focus on. Even though you're doing the work, how many times have you heard from clients like, well, how's my account doing? Something that I learned from my EY consultant, Tom, is to provide visibility to the client. So what does that mean? So something we do is we actually provide a CRM so that they can see how their campaigns are doing and are working. And so now we're no longer just an advisory or an agency. We're actually a SaaS company. And if the client decides to quit, they want to give their cousin a chance to run their ads, not a problem. We can still provide them the software and CRM and charge them for it if you like. Oh yeah, and the second thing is now you can productize your assets or sell your agency to customers. You suddenly created a DIY solution for them. So just imagine being able to copy and paste your CRM, your emails, your text sequences, sales pages, and templatize everything. Just sell it to your customer. And you can also start customizing your pricing with unlimited accounts and users. So for example, right now, I'm actually working on a high ticket sales funnel for my clients. So anyone that wants to do high ticket sales in the Kevin Yee way, they can just buy my my services, and voila, now I have another stream of revenue selling a CRM and mobile app. But remember how I said GoHighLevel has this MLM vibe to it? This is probably why. It's because GoHighLevel has a generous affiliate program because it's a SaaS company, huge high margins. It's because everyone and their mom is trying to promote their affiliate link all of a sudden. Okay, so those are the central functions of GoHighLevel. How does GoHighLevel actually compare to its competitors? So what I did was take a look at the 3 most common all-in-one platform things. Of course, you can compare the email services to like MailChimp or Salesforce or anything like that. But I just took the 3 most common competitors that I've used. And if none of these actually resonate with you, just skip over to the next part. So let's talk about the first one, Hubspot. So when I first tried Hubspot on a high ticket sales floor, I was actually really impressed by the clean design, the UX design, and it was relatively fast. But the main issue is that it's really, really expensive. The Hubspot CRM suite costs about $1,600 per month from when I last checked, and the pro version is a whopping $5,000 per month for an enterprise. That's crazy. That might make sense if you've already invested thousands in setting up the platform or hired a HubSpot certified partner. But if you're a new business, this kind of doesn't make sense. I'll put it in perspective. With the cost of just 2 months of a HubSpot professional plan, you can get a whole year of similar features with GoHighLevel. When we used to use HubSpot for our high ticket sales funnels, we still had to set up schedule once and integrate other tools on top of it, meaning more subscriptions. And on top of that, you can't even white label or sell your system as a SaaS like you can with GoHighLevel. At least that's what I think. The only time where I could see someone actually using HubSpot is if you're a more established business and you're already integrated in it, because there is a cost of migration. You might not want to break things. And I can see why more corporate companies, enterprise companies would want to use HubSpot. But honestly, you can't beat the great value of GoHighLevel, in my opinion. Okay, so I have a very soft spot for Kartra. And if you look on YouTube, I actually have a review on whether Kartra is worth it on the internet somewhere. Kartra was actually one of the best apps at the time. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of similarities between Kartra and GoHighLevel, as both are all-in-one builders. However, Kartra kind of lacks some of the features that GoHighLevel offered. And as a user of Kartra, I had a lot of pain at moments with it. Kartra is known for being very buggy, very slow and glitchy. I think even one of the founders created something like GrooveFunnels at one point too. It's definitely not my favorite platform after I would spend hours building out a web page on Kartra only for it to glitch out. It wouldn't save and I had to start all over again. And what would be so frustrating was when I messaged support, they pretty much responded, well, you're pretty much out of luck, Kevin. Yeah, that definitely does not fix my problem or help me or build confidence for me to have my funnels stored on Kartra. Jeez. Another thing I wasn't very happy with Kartra was the limit. There were the lead and subscriber limits, which was a buzzkill. Plus, if I wanted to run a webinar, I need to buy another subscription to Webinar Jam, which is another $40 to $400 per month. To be honest, if you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of nickel and diming, but that's how I felt when I was on Kartra. Not only was it slow, but when I needed to contact a lead, I had to use a third-party app to text or call them. And with GoHighLevel, you can actually communicate via SMS all within one app. Also, something really, really cool with GoHighLevel, recently they actually added a ChatGPT function, which is really cool. I'm planning to actually build this out for one of my clients to do automated appointment setting type of thing, but it's not ready yet. I'm waiting for ChatGPT 4 to come out for OpenAI. So that's really, really cool. And let's talk about my favorite one of all, ClickFunnels. So if you build a $1 million funnel with GoHighLevel, you're not going to get that sexy 2 comma club plaque that Russell Brunson is going to give to you that you can show to your mom. And you're not going to get that Lambo from Brunson that Alex Hormozy was talking about in one of his podcasts. If you ever use ClickFunnels, then you've probably unfortunately had to connect all these apps to ClickFunnels. Like for high ticket sales, we had to duct tape the whole system with our CRM, schedule once, calling software, calendars, tracking, email software, and all that. And you have to take all of that and then add it to the additional cost of ClickFunnels, which can range from $100 to $300 per month, depending on the plan. Since everything is already in GoHighLevel, you don't have to worry about giving permissions, the bugginess of the program, or it's slowing down your computer because you have too many tabs open in Chrome. It limits you to 15 users, 9 domains, 200 courses, 20,000 students, and 200K contacts, even on the highest plan. If you're not working with other clients or anything like that, even with GoHighLevel's cheapest plan, you can create unlimited funnels and pages, unlimited contracts, and unlimited visitors. This also makes GoHighLevel perfect for those that are doing client work, building out funnels for multiple customers. Oh yeah, and the big L with ClickFunnels is that you can't even white label it, which GoHighLevel is really, really good at. Okay, enough on ClickFunnels. We've built successful funnels on ClickFunnels before. So let's cover all the pros of GoHighLevel. Unlimited features. So do you want to know something that drives me crazy? It's when SaaS companies set limits. Some platforms like Kartra, ClickFunnels, like I mentioned earlier, they hit you with limits or even send overcharge fees if you exceed certain limits, like the bandwidth limit. For example, I have an old course on Kartra because I don't feel like migrating over. Every single month, I get hit with the overcharge fee because I went over my bandwidth. And if Kartra is watching this, I'm actually in the middle of transitioning that last course over. I can't help but wondering if adding another domain really increases the data costs that much. It's not like that extra $2 fee is breaking the bank, and no one likes getting nickel and dime, right? Something I appreciate about GoHighLevel is that you get unlimited team members, funnels, web pages, and multiple domains. The starter plan is enough for most businesses, but we'll get into the details later. The second thing that is really great about GoHighLevel is great value for your money. Only feeling I can imagine is like walking into Costco. You get great value for what you pay for. So this is HubSpot. It has a rep for being the gold standard in the industry, especially in the B2B space. The only problem, it's really, really expensive. Could run you anywhere from $800 per month to $5,000 per month if you're enterprise. That's a lot. And if you're more of an internet marketing bro, you're probably a ClickFunnels bro. And that sexy 2 Comma Club plaque comes at a premium. Even at the funnel hacker special deal, you're paying about $300 with a limit on contacts, domains, websites, and users. And let's be honest, the ClickFunnels experience is, well, a bit tacky. And when you are on a ClickFunnels website, you kind of know that you're on a ClickFunnels website. And you can definitely expect the, hey, wait, before you go, pop up when you actually close out the screen. If you're ever wondering why ClickFunnels is so popular, it's because of the mastermind community, especially in the 2018 days when it was rising up. Everybody was using it. There was no other software like it because it's very, very hard to build out a funnel. And it's kind of like how people call like tissues Kleenex, right? It was the first of its kind that was really, really popular, and all your favorite marketing gurus used it. That's where GoHighLevel comes into play. The starter plan, even alone, it has a bunch of features that you get, including the CRM, the sales funnels, website builders, surveys, email, and SMS marketing, appointment scheduling, workflow automations, products and courses, reputational management, call tracking, analytics, and even a mobile app. That's quite a bit. Hell, even some Reddit users have praised the value of the starter plan. Just take a look at this comment. Can I run my entire business on the $97 plan? Yes, you can maximize GoHighLevel for your small business plan. And another user actually said, it's the best CRM out there for agencies, period. Doesn't do one thing amazingly, but has tons of value jam-packed for the price and unlimited sub-accounts and user accounts. Absolutely love it for that. I tried scaling up Salesforce CRM, and that was a very expensive proposition. Not surprised. But to be honest, you should only upgrade to unlimited if you deal with a large amount of clients or have a large amount of users that need access to the different portals that you're creating. If you're an agency that does a lot of the same niched campaigns, like I talked about earlier, you can actually create a master template and duplicate that template whenever you work with a new client. Hell, you can even sell access to that template or white label your CRM or mobile app as a SaaS software. At $297 per month, I think this is actually a huge value, like for all-in-one marketing solution. I know throughout this video, I've been really joking about like, oh, giving permission, Zapier's breaking, but it is a very real thing. If you ever had to like duct tape everything together from the website to the emails, to the SMS, to the CRMs, analytics and all that, we easily know that this can actually cost us thousands and thousands of dollars. And to be honest, duct taping all the apps together with an API integration or Zapier, it isn't fun. And it's a total nightmare if they actually break. And in addition, according to this Reddit user, you don't even need to pay hosting fees with GoHighLevel. You can just buy the domain and just add it to your landing page. The only thing that you need to consider in terms of costs is like a Twilio account. So if you want to text your leads, you get text related charges. And according to this Reddit user, you can expect getting charged $1 per month per phone number and about 1 to 3 cents depending on message length. So that might change, but that's what it is at the time of this recording. But make sure you double check that. It's a dream come true for large teams, especially sales teams. Okay, if you don't know by now, I have a special hatred for Zaps breaking and setting up permissions for different apps. And since GoHighLevel is all inclusive, you don't need to log into HubSpot, Schedule Once, or Kixi. It's all in one place. So if you hire someone, you can just give them access within the portal and they have access to everything. And if you've been on sales teams in the past, you know that sales turnover is a real thing. So when it's easy to onboard someone, it's easy to offboard someone as well. And the bonus thing about GoHighLevel, it eliminates the need for multiple subscriptions, giving permissions for each individual app, and remembering multiple logins. Let's face it, it's probably not the best idea to use the same login and password for every single account. And if you've ever been frustrated with working with non-techie sales teams, I feel you. For some reason, sales teams and tech stacks rarely get along, just like water and oil. So reducing the friction is really important for those dynamics. So with GoHighLevel, you can set up things like round robin, allocate call percentages, and direct leads to your sales rep. This is really, really important when you're transitioning over teams, especially if you're the business owner and you're trying to outsource your sales calls to other people. You don't want to just do it all at once. You want to transition. And also for that sales rep, it's really easy to manage the texts, the calls, and emails just in one place. It really reduces the confusion and complexity of the whole system. That way you don't have to nag your sales reps to manage your deals, manage your pipeline, which they never do. What a nightmare. The other pro to GoHighLevel is that it helps boost customer lifetime value and retention. So one of the cool things I mentioned earlier was the ability to white label the platform. And so if you're an agency, agencies can actually customize the platform with their own branding, making it look like their own product. This not only adds value to their clients, but also helps you stand out from other competitors and sell it as a SaaS, which can increase your revenue and client retention. So how do you exactly make more money or increase your revenue and retention? Well, check out this Reddit post. Yep, we include it for free when clients buy our lead gen services. It's not an amazing CRM per se, but the fact is it includes the funnel builder, the website builder, and full automation suite. Makes the overall value tough to beat. We also use it as my main team's sales CRM. And you might be asking, well, Kevin, if this is so common and anyone can do it, isn't everyone going to do it? And that's where things like personal brand come into play. If you have a personal brand, especially with GoHighLevel, this is going to help elevate things because people are going to want to do this the Gary Vee way or the Kevin Yee way, hopefully one day, or the Alex Hormozy way. And so this is the exact strategy that we use for our digital marketing advisory. As long as a client is with us, we provide for free. I know some agencies will bake in a cost. So in addition to getting paid for the execution and delivery, now we can monetize our assets that we've already built that were generating zero before. And as I was researching on how other people use GoHighLevel, some agencies, they usually charge $100 to $200 per month just for the CRM, which actually pays for the software itself. So especially if you're a digital marketing agency or advisory, you should consider using this platform. It provides you with a lot more flexibility. It makes things a lot more efficient, increases your revenue potential, and making it a really great investment for the business. So those are all the pros of GoHighLevel. What are some of the cons? Jack of all trades, master of none. By the way, do you know that's not the full quote? It goes like this: Jack of all trades, master of none, often better than a master of one. Let's be real. Like most all-in-one platform apps, GoHighLevel is good at a lot of things, but it's not an expert at one particular thing. Some features can be kind of janky. Like for example, we just recently launched my friend's high-ticket jujitsu offer where we do concierge jujitsu. We got him leads from Google Ads, but GoHighLevel didn't notify him because the lead connector broke. So my client had to go on to desktop to fix it. Not a big deal, but things like this happen from time to time. But the good news is GoHighLevel customer service is pretty good, and they're always working on new features to improve the current features and stuff. Which brings me to the second con, actually: overwhelming features. Because it's so jam-packed with features, it can be very intimidating and confusing for a lot of first-time users or beginners. And especially if you're a smaller business that doesn't have a dedicated team for technical stuff, it can be super overwhelming. Like real talk, even as I was preparing this video, I was like, oh my God, how am I actually going to include everything? I don't even feel like I'm using it to its full capacity. And when I was talking to some of my other friends, they were like, oh, I feel the same way. So that made me feel a lot better about shooting this video, believe it or not. But even though there's a big community and 24/7 customer support, the work you still have to do by yourself and can be challenging. My advice is, if you're overwhelmed, just focus on the features that you need. That's the best advice I can give. So let's go on to a third con: single point of failure. While I was thinking about cons, I was thinking about like, okay, its strength is that it's an all-in-one platform, but its biggest strength is actually the biggest weakness. So once you build on GoHighLevel, you're stuck. If it ever goes under financially, faces a security attack, or even there's like the sun solar flare and wipes out all the servers like specifically for GoHighLevel, then you're at risk. And migrating away is a total pain. Because everything is on one platform, you could lose everything like that. While I personally feel that the pros outweigh the cons, that is something to consider. Number 4, limited payment gateways. So to be honest, I never knew the importance of of diversifying your payment gateways or the number of type of payments that you can accept. If you ever get a crazy amount of chargebacks or have suspicious activity, you can actually have your funds frozen. For example, like the first time I found out about this was actually on a high ticket offer for a ClickFunnels bro of all people, right? They were doing about 500K per week for one of the payment processors like Stripe, and they were holding over 700K of pending funds. And the client couldn't get access to it for almost a year. And if you're a small business, this could completely kill your business. So something new that GoHighLevel incorporated since the time of the shooting, they have NMI, they have Authorize.net. I've never used this one before. There's Stripe, there's PayPal. So there's more and more functions always being added to GoHighLevel as well. So it's pretty cool. Let's go over the other con, janky designs. You know, I have to admit, like ever since I started learning more about design and just getting into the Future and Christos design community, I realized that the design isn't the cleanest. Honestly, Kajabi looks way better, way cleaner. But for me, I'll still take functionality and practicality over the world's best looking website any day. And if you tinker enough with it, you can actually make it look pretty decent. And so for my buddy Mike Kim, he's actually hired designers to like make it look a lot cleaner compared to the standard GoHighLevel templates. So if you sign up under the brand new funnels, then you can get access to those templates. But those are some of the cons of GoHighLevel. Ultimately, while you have the pros and cons, who is GoHighLevel for? You know, because I've had a lot of experience in high ticket sales as a YouTuber creator. I've launched courses and like I'm a partner at a digital marketing agency. And I came up with these following people that it's perfect for. Number one, you hate multiple subscriptions. So if you're a person that hates paying for multiple apps with monthly fees and want to just save hundreds of dollars per month, GoHighLevel's for you. For me, I like keeping things very, very simple, and it immediately replaces several tools at once. And it like migrating for me saved me a lot of time. Just paying for my email marketing and like something like Kartra alone, it already saved me a lot more money. So that's one. Two, you're a service-based business. If you're a service-based business, meaning you offer services in exchange for money, and you're looking to increase your retention or monetize your digital assets, I think GoHighLevel is your platform. Unlike ClickFunnels and other competitors, you can actually sell and monetize your templates and customize pricing for your assets. And something cool is now you can offer a do-it-yourself solution all of a sudden at a lower cost, and you still can collect something. Three, you're a course creator. So if you're a thought leader, coach, or consultant, it streamlines the process of like managing your content with your audience. And plus, like you don't have to worry about limits. That was one of the things I was always thinking about with Kartra. It would take me away from my zone of genius when I was like, oh my God, I'm approaching my lead limit. What am I going to do? I have to upgrade. It's a lot of work. And especially if your business is not doing too well, like especially with the looming economy and all that, just never know how things will turn out. And so having that peace of mind of keeping your costs set really, really helps. You have a local lead generation agency. What's really cool is like a lot of people will think about generating ads for businesses, but GoHighLevel actually integrates with things like Google My Business. And this allows us to manage our clients' reputation. So not only are they getting increased conversions on the paid traffic, but they're also getting increased conversions just organically too, because Google is promoting. And what is really cool about that is like it allows you to charge for the service of reputational management. So let's say you're a local lead generation for chiropractors. You could send automated feedback form asking for clients to rate their experience. If it's like a low rating, then you can address the issue before they post it onto Google business page. If it's a high rating, then you can give a glowing testimonial on Google. This is actually one of the strategies that Connie, the head marketer at Brand New Funnels, recommended. I think GoHighLevel is also really cool because it can actually help your business stand out with targeted email blasts, and you can offer incentive for a review. For example, you might do a email blast for a $100 gift card in exchange for a review. And with more positive ratings, you can incentivize your customers, and the business will actually start ranking and attract more customers. It's like this pinwheel effect. All right, so GoHighLevel is great, but who should pass on GoHighLevel? Number one, e-commerce businesses. GoHighLevel has its strengths, but handling complex funnels really isn't one of them. It does connect to things like Shopify and WooCommerce, but if you're running an e-commerce business with like very intricate funnels, you can find GoHighLevel to be lacking sometimes, and sometimes the integration can be broken. You can give it a shot, but not recommended at the current moment. Two, community builders. So if you're looking to build a community like Circle, Mighty Networks, or School, I would suggest passing on GoHighLevel. Right now, at the time of this recording, paid communities and high-ticket masterminds are all the rage, thanks to a part of Sam Ovens. Unfortunately, GoHighLevel doesn't offer features tailored for community building right now. Three, you need something highly specialized. Especially in the e-com world, there's an email platform called Klaviyo, and it's integral for a lot of e-commerce businesses. If your business is solely centered around one app, then you might consider not migrating over to GoHighLevel. So now that we covered the pros and cons, what is the difference between a starter or unlimited plan? So let's say you're on the fence. You're like, which GoHighLevel plan should I even consider starting out with? And the difference is about $200. The starter is $97 per month, while the unlimited is $297 per month. So let's kick things off with the GoHighLevel starter plan. You get one account, unlimited contacts, one custom domain, and all the core features that you need. So if you're just a one-man agency, you're a solopreneur, you're a single business, and this plan is actually perfect for you that just need a CRM with some of those features. But let's say if you're working with multiple clients, you have to duplicate campaigns and you want to like white label and all that. The unlimited plan is your golden ticket. This offers unlimited accounts, unlimited subdomains, custom domains, and even priority support. You can even start selling your templates to potential clients who want a do-it-yourself solution versus done for you. And even for our agency, we didn't upgrade to unlimited plan until we hit 3 to 4 clients. And so at that point, it was just too much to manage on a single client. We were trying to duct tape it together. It just wasn't working out for us. So that's why we upgraded. And even the Reddit people said this: if you're a single business owner and need to make multiple portals or intend to use GoHighLevel as a service to other companies, I think that's a pretty easy thing. But they both come with 14-day trials, so I'm pretty sure you can always downgrade to the one that you would actually want. So at this point, you're like, this is great, Kevin. I'm on a different platform like Kartra, Kajabi, or ClickFunnels. I just don't have time to click and drag and make sure I'm migrating everything okay. So the real truth is, switching platforms can be time consuming, it can be complicated, and especially if you try to hire someone off Fiverr or Upwork, you're relying on a $100 stranger from across the world in a different country for your $1 million business. Plus, you have to deal with migrating over the multiple tech platforms and those damn Zapiers, of course. And you have to do this all without disrupting your current business. And personally, while I do use GoHighLevel for our digital marketing agency and advisory, I've been thinking about migrating from Kartra over GoHighLevel for almost the last year. Yes, I literally threw almost $2,400 away just on Kartra fees, just thinking about it. I know it kind of sounds like an infomercial bit and I'm just planting this, but this is actually a real problem that I'm going through migration. I've not only migrated from Kartra over, I used to use WordPress and all these other things. And truly, migration is one of those things that none of us like to talk about. And Mike is a really great guy and he has a solution. So I was like, hey, why not just like mention a friend? And what was really cool about Mike's solution was that, like, one, Mike is a practitioner. He is a podcaster. He has a bestseller called You Are the Brand. I think it's #1 on Amazon, but he's like highly respected among peers. And the second thing is like he has a whole team which kind of helps with the people like myself who aren't super tech savvy or need help with migration onboarding. And I was like, you know what, rather than just signing up for some random affiliate link on the internet, you basically have a fractional IT department at your fingertips on standby. And plus, Mike also offered to give his existing high converting funnels as templates if you use the link. So something that stuck out to me is that they help with the migration experience. They have they offer personalized onboarding assistance and making the transition as soon as possible. Even from the first intro session, they help you connect your tools to your existing website, integrate your favorite tools, and just make sure everything is smooth sailing so that you don't have a situation where you're like, my business is broken and I need to fix it and I'm losing out on revenue because of this damn Zapier, right? Just FYI, it is a little more expensive. So basically, for $130 per month, you get access to a GoHighLevel platform. You get your onboarding call. I find that this onboarding call really helps because Connie, the person that kind of runs everything, she's really great at helping you strategize on how to save money on subscriptions, how to integrate like things like Google, your domain, text messaging, and any other tech things on there. And the cool thing about Connie is like she was the one that told me that cool tip about lead generation strategies. And she knows these nuances of email deliverability and monitors all the accounts. Also, if you're just like, hey, you know what, I don't want it done with you, I want it done for you, she can actually help quote you for the full done for you migration. They quote you on base what you have. Like some people have 1 funnel, other people have 50 funnels, other people have like 20 automations. So you can imagine migration can be quite complicated, but she'll help you out with that. So every single month they offer 2 support calls at the moment and with some like workshops. Sometimes you can come with tech questions, but a lot of people come with like strategy questions because they don't know what the funnel funnel build out, and the other people in brand new funnels can give great insights on the strategies they're using. So it's kind of like a mini mastermind almost. And then there's like live support and chat. So if anything breaks, you have access to the other people in the community and also IT support team at your fingertips. Like I said before, you can read the sales page, but the biggest benefit for me is actually Mike's team. Connie, Mike's head marketer, has built and supported many of your favorite thought leaders, your favorite ClickFunnels bros, literally, and has experience with a lot of things like local lead generation, agencies, and like even e-commerce. So if you're like me and you want to simplify the migration and it's on top of your head, consider giving brand new funnels a try. Just like the regular GoHighLevel plans, you can test out for 14 days. At a bare minimum, you can always go on your onboarding call, test out for 14 days, and you can check out the details there. Otherwise, if that's not for you, you can save the extra $30 per month with my regular affiliate link. Which leads me to this point: is GoHighLevel actually worth it? For me, GoHighLevel is a really, really powerful tool. I think this tool is actually going to take over in the marketing world at the moment. And as someone who spent hundreds and even thousands on subscriptions, it just minimalizes everything for me because I like to keep things very, very simple. I think at the end of the day, if you want value, if you want simplicity, if you just want everything just to be easy and you're okay like having everything on one platform, then I say like at least consider using GoHighLevel and just give it a shot. Ultimately, choice is yours, my friends. If at any point you're like, oh man, maybe my business needs this, then you probably do. Like I said, there are free trials with all my links with the affiliate links below. And of course, I appreciate your support. If you have any experience with GoHighLevel, put your experience below. We'll help other people. Anyways, if you like this video, you're probably gonna like this other video that the algorithm will recommend. Stay compassionate, stay authentic, stay rebellious. Peace.